Hi there, friend. Welcome to Curated Temperance Messages. These messages are specially curated to help you break out of perceived limitations, so I hope this message suits you well. In the latest hours of the morning or the rise, whichever you prefer, it really don't matter to me because I don't live in limitations, so we are in the earliest hours of daybreak, okay? And I don't know if y'all can see that good, but I got my LED lights going, okay? And so this reminded me of one of my favorite oracle decks, Money Moves, okay? And we've got the Ancestor, okay? And we've got the Citadel. So I don't know what's in this energy, but what I can say is there's a lot of reassurance and anchoring reassurance. Is that what we want to call it? Anchoring reassurance. Yeah, quite frankly, earlier when I was flipping my hoodoo tarot, I had the Ace of Pentacles as the star of the show, and it was like a transition or like a shift change. I want to say like the shift change kind of reminded me of like this energy where whatever was going on then, there's a reset and something is about to be changed up now, or just wait and see what the expected outcome or result is here. And then I had the Fool card up. It was crazy. So I didn't get a chance to finish channeling the message, right? So I was like, well, if the message comes out again, then that will be our ring, okay? Well, we got the Fool card up there now, like I was just channeling in. But we're gonna start here with Money Moves, okay? Since I got these lights going crazy, okay? It's literally like, this is literally what time it is. Money moves, okay? It's time to make some money moves. So let's see what's going on, you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying these messages and these insights, okay? You will very much appreciate these moments that you're having with me, okay? And check out the links in my description. I do have my new Instagram that I just made. I also just organized some things a little bit more. So I have a lot going on personally, okay? I don't know about nobody else, but I am a busy gal, okay? Let's get these money moves together and see what's going on, Spirit. What you got? What you got? This is like a thing of like being handed some money, honey. All right, so don't lose your vigilance. Do not forget about the dual nature of people. Duality. I feel like this points to teamwork, or yeah, because like I've been talking about teamwork a lot, like understanding other people's energy, understanding how to work with others even, okay? Let's see what else. This is like, oh, we have an authority figure that's winning. Or there's something about confidence taking the lead here. As it says, be self-confident, take on the role of a leader, and everyone will respect you. Don't spend everything at once. Sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. Yeah, this is like working with others. It's like I even want to say like the best thing here, I'm sorry, I'm starting to feel nauseous. Like the best thing here is 2 heads are better than one. This could be something where there's a mirror going on here. Okay? And this mirror is given like a push and pull. It's like it's giving this energy of like merging, okay? There's something that's merging. It could be like collaboration. Like literally, it's like I keep picturing merging into a team, merging into leadership, merging into, this is like a job position. It could be like a work home position, like making it work in a connection even, or in an environment, working with people in an environment. Somebody could be mirroring something that they probably can't win without. It would be the most naturalist form of what aligns with them. It could be you, collective. Like you could be getting whim that you are the perfect fit for something, and that something you're being highly considered, or you're being like just put in this position because it fits you, or there's nobody else fit for the job. You know what I'm saying? For some of you, this is relationship exhaustion. Like, if we're talking about spiritual growth, I'm not talking about a parasitic relationship now, but a spiritual connection that's like growing telepathically and energetically here, where coherence and duality and integration, okay? This is like expansive energy, okay? We have gift up here. Use opportunities that arise. You will discover new talents that will lead to new opportunities. Yeah, for some of you, this is like spiritual capabilities. For some of you, this is like everything. Work, life, love, okay? You could be going through a major ascension here. It seems like an ascension, or like a reset with your energy or your focus, your work, your environment, okay? It's like really good expansive energy, okay? Some of you here, you literally could be getting honored with something, okay? Like it's giving honorary. I just saw 818. It's giving honorary. There's something about a winning perspective. Someone's ability to have a winning perspective is what's been creating balance. Is this like something new that someone's been doing? Yeah. It feels like a thing where somebody has changed how they perceive things. Somebody is like wanting to grow with you, and it's like they could be coming up with different ways. Like this is the mirroring part, where like they're coming up with different ways to be aligned with you, so that there could be this grand gesture of oneness, okay? That's what I want to call it, oneness. We're not even that far into the reading, and I feel like there's like so much going on. There's something that you've taken your power back from as well that has created great clarity. It's like this clarity has created a ripple effect in other people's reality even. There are people or situations that are figuring out how you stay so prosperous here. Somebody could have prejudged you early, or somebody could have, it's like somebody either can't forgive themselves for something that they did against you. They can't forgive themselves for something. It's like something about forgiveness and perspective. Maybe it's like a thing where somebody may want you to forgive them for the way that they perceived you at first, because it may have impacted the way that they treated you, or it may have impacted how something went or what was done here. Oh wow, what is this? Oh wow. All right. There's something being illuminated here about just keep being about someone's perspective here. For some of you, this is like some type of standoffish energy of someone suppressing how they felt, and so then it began to cloud their perspective of you because they just wasn't expressing or meeting you in the middle for real. And that could be what they are realizing. There's this thing of like, so like this standoffish energy, I would say, would be more of this arrogant energy, okay? It's like, it's because somebody had not excuse me. Yeah, they haven't reflected. I couldn't get it out, but I guess that's what it is. Spirit's like, no, this person, they have not looked at themselves. So it's like they was not expecting for something like this to catch them off guard to a point where they began to realize all the things that they were doing to stay whole, or all the things that they were investing in wasn't doing anything but kind of keeping them in this ritualistic type energy that was not really helping them feel important or leader wise, or like an important figure of authority. Okay, I'm having a hard time getting it out because I sense that maybe in this energy, this person, they also began to realize like their own habits and things that was going on had been a big contribution to them having a certain way about something. It's like they needed a form of a catalyst. And they just didn't recognize what it was because of how they already perceived their life, their identity, and what they were invested in. This is so weird. I don't know why this energy is starting to feel really emotional, because it's like it keeps going back to someone suppressing how they truly felt about you, or suppressing or holding in things that they were supposed to do in order to collaborate with you, okay? They took risks somewhere else where they could have took opportunities with you. And this is why they feel like they're not in that that confident, like their confidence, they didn't lose confidence, but they see something completely different than how they saw it at first. There could have been something where this person was like standoffish with you. Probably because they had some form of trust issue, or they were trying to abuse their power in a way of trying to get you to change your perspective around about your life and stuff, because they could have been thinking that you needed them and they didn't need you. And that's kind of why. Yeah, this is crazy, honey. This is crazy. Somebody is evidently realizing that your presence is a present. If they had a hard time staying in present time, or kind of, okay, there we go. Yeah, if they had a hard time staying in present time here, could have been because of some things that they thought they've already sown. But there's something of like them moving away from this energy. It could be like loneliness. It could be like burying their head in the sand, even about like, it's like about their problems or about stuff that they hold in or stuff that they're working on. But this issue here is like, maybe somebody hasn't even been working on anything the entire time. What am I talking about here? It's like somebody haven't been working on something the entire time. If they was telling you like, oh, I'm busy with this, I got this type of routine going on in my life because I'm doing this, I'm doing that. That's not what it was. And it's crazy because it's not like it was against you. It was them literally trying to keep up with themselves, except for like spirit, the most high, God, like just kept telling this person like, this stuff don't matter. This ain't what matter. This ain't what matter. This ain't what matter. This is crazy work, honey. So now somebody could be exhausted. They are in need of healing, or they are in this energy of having to heal themselves now because they didn't take heed of something here. And I guess this was supposed to be a reflection of something that you might have been having a dormant issue with. If I was like talking about spiritual abilities a couple minutes ago, in this connection with this person or this energy or this opportunity, whatever this is, like this was supposed to be mirroring something that you were not fully invested in. It was like supposed to trigger for you to do some type of self-reflection or something, but that's not what this was for you. It's like somebody is realizing that this was an opportunity for them to heal and reveal. Not in a way to use you though, but in a way to take the opportunity and get carried away with it in the unknown of it. Okay, that's kind of what's meant, because it's like a spiritual spiritual revolvement. Okay. Okay. Somebody is realizing that you've been loyal to yourself the entire time, and they was not soul searching. Like, what is going on in this message here? It's like so stalled. They was not soul searching. I feel like somebody could have even been lying to you about what they were doing spiritually. And I feel like all of this could have been done because they are either scared of the opportunity, the connection, or what the advancement is. It's like they could have been trying to foresee something before it was time, so that they could pivot something against the actual expansion of the opportunity here. This is wild. And it's like them trying to do that caused for them to be in like a arrogant position where they feel by themselves, or they feel lonely or low self-esteem or something. Yeah, perspective is everything. Perspective is everything. We got the Wheel of Fortune up here. Perspective is everything. For real. All right. We're gonna pick these up. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to pick up the 𝒮𝓉𝓠, but I don't think I want to use those in this reading yet. That might not be meant. The way I just said that, I feel like somebody could have said that, like, I don't think this opportunity is meant. That could be what they kept telling themselves. If it's meant to be, it was like putting some type of pressure or stagnation for something. Maybe this was like that push and pull where you were supposed to be looking like you were fighting to keep something going in a certain way. Except for they had not been putting their part in here. This is crazy because, like, if you caught someone slacking or caught someone slipping in some way here, like, they weren't trying to be caught lacking. They were really thinking that they were stepping out on the right foot. Why does this keep coming in here? Now, this is another thing that's coming in here. People keep thinking they're stepping out on the right foot with something, and then they're being arrogant because, like, shit is just, like, being put straight. Shit is being straightened out the way it's supposed to for the greater good of everything. So this is kind of where people supposed to scatter about and go find something safe to do instead of stepping out on the wrong foot. In this energy, these influences or these energy or this person, they knew the best bet was to step out with you, and they could have left you hanging. They could have left you hanging, and they could have been doing it because they were thinking they were sacrificing something for a greater gain, but yeah, love life is up here. Love and be loved. Free from problems and money troubles. Enjoy the passion of love. Yeah. What they're going through right now is a mirror of something they neglected inwardly. Because this is about spiritual growth, okay? I don't know if this is something to remind someone or something that someone is awakening. This could be that awakening into, like, life, love, and career, like I keep saying. But there's this mirror of what this person has left. Is it what they left or what they left hanging? Thank you. Like, they didn't leave you hanging, collective, but they left the opportunity hanging. They didn't leave you hanging because your show don't stop. Don't shit stop in your world, but they left the opportunity hanging, which was a big part of their transformation here. Because in reality, in life, you can't thrive without love. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that was something for somebody. You can't thrive without love. Like, even if you do say, like, I'm good without love, I don't need to depend on nobody. Or if it was like a thing of, like, trust, like, I'm never going to trust anybody ever again. Or, you know, these are like sabotaging things that somebody could have been telling themselves. Like, I'm not going to date no more. Or I'm not going to get serious about anything. You know, I got other things to focus on. Honestly, you cannot thrive without love, connectivity, passion, partnership, collaboration. You can't thrive without those things. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this could have been a lesson for someone. You cannot thrive without love. Because, like, if this was a thing where somebody was trying to trade in something for self-love, they didn't even do the self-love part either. and they didn't do the self-love part because that's the part they were supposed to have been experiencing with you. Self-love is union, okay? So that's what somebody is learning here. Union is self-love. Self-love is union. Wholeness is union, okay? I don't know. Somebody is in separation. Obviously, learning a lesson of abusing their power and their authority. And it's in a way of them being open. Because if you try to keep your heart chakra closed, you're going to miss out on so many opportunities. So for this energy or this person to try to purposely miss out on love, they've created a blackout for themselves. That's like what they wanted to manifest was a blackout for themselves where nothing in their life will be abundant or fruitful or prosperous. This is a hell of a lesson here, okay? This is a hell of a lesson. Yeah. Oh, man. This person could be asking for you to communicate with them, or they could be asking for connectivity now, because now they see, they've taken the time to see because it's not like it was potential. You're not weighing potential. Like if love is in alignment, it's going to show up in your life in different ways, and other things will be blocked off because love is one of the highest forms of life and creativity and wealth. Man, I swear that cold air hitting my feet right now is everything. Okay, I got the window cranked open with that crispy air coming through hitting my feet. Yeah, that feels good. Yeah, somebody needs to learn to tread lightly, because their version of treading lightly was not it. They were refusing to be flexible at first, but now they want to be in this energy of like receptivity. I don't know if somebody was radioing around their ability to put their weight on certain things to see what the shift would be, but the lesson right now is you can't thrive without love. There we go. Okay. There could be something in the past where there was this experience. This is like a shared experience here. Okay? Not being valued because people can only see you where they comprehend themselves, or people can only treat you in a certain way of how they treat themselves here. And so this was something where someone could have tried to get carried away with what they thought their responsibilities were as a form of maturing with the limitation instead of rising above the limitations, their own self-perceived limitations, okay? Like, why would you be sitting here talking about you don't want to bother with love and all that, but you seem to be a little lovesick? Somebody may miss you really bad here. Yeah, somebody has an issue with expressing how they truly feel, what they want to do, where they're headed, how stuff is going to go. You know, a man without a plan is not a man. It's like they planned everything around, I wouldn't say they planned it around their benefit, but they planned it around their limitation. Instead of taking the opportunity to express. To abundantly express and expand. Okay. was gonna say this is not giving wounded healer, because I will say somebody could have been trying to portray that they were a wounded healer, because earlier I was channeling a wounded healer, and I know I'm an 𝒂𝓂𝒶𝓏𝓼, okay, but like the wounded healer dynamic for me was never a thing, because I personally don't believe in healing others from your own subtraction. Okay, that's kind of what the wounded healer does. Perceive that they can heal others from subtracting from themselves, and that's not no, baby. Because I know this ain't no wounded healer stuff here. This is like somebody realizing that it's time for them to rise out of this overstretched energy of theirs, of what they're loyal to, you know? There's like a karmic dynamic here of like old friends and environments and stuff that this person kept trying to fit into their schedule. Like if, like for you, you would know something is not in alignment if it fucks up your schedule. Okay, if it fucks up anything in your schedule, your life, your, say it's like your sleep routine, or it's gonna make you late for work, or it's gonna subtract from what you're already personally doing, right? That's how you know things are out of alignment here. So I'm not sure, and then something is like really rubbing me the wrong way. Ooh. Get that the fuck out of here, okay? Yeah, honey. Yeah. We're gonna put these money moves down, because at this point, I've had it up to here. Ooh, there's like something about this exhaustion energy coming off, though, for real. And behind that, we got sweet success and we've got direction. Somebody is realizing where all the exhaustion was originally coming from. It was not coming from their love life, though. I want to make that clear, because I don't know why somebody kept thinking love was going to slow them up, or love does not exist. Apparently somebody is not thriving because they are having a love drought, okay? Yeah. There are some better resources along the way here. That could be in the making, or that, take it wherever it resonates, but there are some better resources on the way. Things of emotional fulfillment. How can you thrive without being emotionally fulfilled, without filling your own cups, without magnetizing your heart, without, I don't know what this is. This is like a hard suit that somebody has stepped out of, moved on from, or have recently decolonized. Oh, goodness. What you don't know can't hurt you. This person feels like you may be holding off on them, holding back from them, or moving on from them. They're hoping that you don't move on from them, though. Yeah. They're hoping that you don't move on from them. Ooh. This is like a breakup or something. This is like a breakup. A pending breakup. It's a pending breakup. It's something where like space was needed. Maybe you were the person that called a timeout even. Because if anything, that's the healthiest thing to do. If someone doesn't know when to call a timeout or when to distance themselves, that's a sign It's a sign of someone being unbalanced or ungrounded here. Somebody feels like the distance and the timeout is not needed now. They know what's going on. It's like, yeah, they know what's going on now. You know, it's like really icy outside, really snowy outside. Okay. I'm just enjoying every minute of it. Everything is on ice. Okay. But yeah, this person's like, yeah, I know what's going on now. Like, they're changing a lot of things up in their dynamic. It could be in their home life. It could be you. You could have made a lot of changes in your dynamic, your home life, your personal life. You could have made these changes to allow for these new opportunities to come in even. Yeah, we right up here with the same cards. And that's what someone else is realizing, that they need to make room or open up to something. Because it's like right at their door. It's like right at their doorbell, right at their doorstep or something. Yeah. Wow. This energy here is yeah, so like this energy here is like you need for things to change around and transform, because it's like, it's not because you lack it, it's because you thrive off of stability. Okay, you thrive off of stability here. So I don't know if somebody else is trying to put their imbalances on you, and it's, you know, that's coming up, that's coming back up, you seeming to be begging for balance or something. No, it's that thing of where people think they can pivot things against you to see where things shift, because it's like they would, at first they would want to say that you are not the first pick for something. That's why I was saying, if this is something about a job, an opportunity, or being approved for something, they don't have a reason to not open that opportunity up or that alignment up. Okay, this is crazy. Somebody's greatest fear was being left behind by you. Or it is. If this is a current relationship, your person's greatest fear is being left behind by you. And I feel like it's because they're seeing how in the stillness of this distance, that their energetic wealth could be impacted if they don't become aware to the cycles and patterns and stuff in their life. I'm telling you, there's a form of wealth for you that's activating that was dormant. It was dormant. I feel like it was dormant because it could have been something for your personal growth here. It Could be an incoming communication. Somebody's had to really evaluate the way that they work with others, or evaluate the way that they search for some type of validation. You could have taught someone how to stop seeking their validation from outside things or from outside people. Right back up here. Yeah, whatever was taking too long. I don't know what it could apply to. It could be like finances. It could be stability. It could be a fucking message. It could be a love offer for real. Like, this is like everything here. Whatever was taking too long. Okay? Whatever was taking too long. It's here now, or it's coming, or it's activated within you. Okay? Yep, there's that Ace of Pentacles I was manifesting earlier. Oh, goodness. Yeah. We're leaving that off with that Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay, this is usually my anointed woman energy. Okay? Queen of Pentacles is an anointed woman. She's about balance, stability, and all that. Yeah, like I said, for you, divine feminine. There's a compliment to your femininity with being grounded. Confirmation. Being grounded. Okay? Somebody could literally be begging for you to like for real. This could be going on in the ethers, like begging you to not sabotage, or begging you to not disconnect from them. They could even, like, if this is a phone call, it's like somebody begging you to not hang up, begging you to not block them, begging you to text them back, begging you, because like they see it now. They see how important it is to like open themselves up. There's a karmic repayment that's done. Okay? A karmic repayment. I don't know if you were this person or in this energy, or maybe in this environment you felt like you were slaving because there was some type of karmic debt that you were paying here. But this karmic debt energy is done. Like, there's no more working invisible work conditions or something. Like, yeah, this is so feeling like you're dedicating to something because it's a form of a karmic cycle, or karmically paying something off with your energy here. Okay? Which is like AKA volunteer work, but it's not volunteer work if it's not something that you want to do, or something that you volunteered to do. Okay? There could have been a lot of things taken at your energy here, which could have made you feel like you were in some type of karmic enslavement, but no. And honestly, this is what that reflection energy is. This is crazy. This is really crazy. I don't like this energy, but this is like really crazy. It's crazy seeing this like this. You cannot thrive without love. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody was thinking, you know, that something was going to go a certain way. And kind of like subtract certain things because of how they were thinking something was going to go. This is like really stupid and childish for real. Like somebody could have been overlapping in your plans. Like something could have been overlapping in your plans, okay? Like maybe something you were loyal to was overlapping in your plans. Maybe there's some form of secret competition. Like maybe there's somebody that's in secret competition with you, okay? Maybe they're in secret competition with you. This could be like a family dynamic. This could have been what somebody else was going through too, okay? Some type of misaligned environment that was creating some type of competition or penalties for being loyal to something in a way, okay? Yeah, honey, that one got me spaced out, because what the hell? Mm-mm. It's like somebody felt like they were fighting against the unknown to create derailment. Derail away from love, derail away from what one may desire, okay? So that there will never be any type of expansion. So there's like, yeah, like I said, somebody is literally begging for your connectivity, begging for your connection, begging, like, yeah. Wow. Because it's like, that would be the wise thing to do, and that would be a favorable outcome for them. It could view you as very compassionate, very intuitive, compassionate. Yeah, if you're already grounded, this person sees that you're already grounded here and also very protected. You could be protecting yourself from them now. Yeah, this is that mirror energy, because if they were doing things to protect themselves from you, you could be protecting yourself, or you could have mirrored something back of what they were doing to not open up to you, okay? And that's kind of how this person is learning a lot about this connection or this opportunity, because every time they mirror something, it just boomerangs back. This is crazy. All right, we're gonna clean this up, honey, because yeah. Did not expect that one to come out like that. That's, like I said, some exhaustion is coming off from someone here, okay? This is like one of those things where secretly you come to find what something has been all along. All right, you guys. That is all that I have for you. I will catch up with you next time.